and welcome to Tonic Studios. My name's Karen and today I'm here to show you how to make one of the simple constructions from the Tonic Studios magazine issue 2. It's a memory book issue, and what I've done for the beginner's guide is I've put together 4 simple constructions. I'm just going to do this one today, which is the no spine memory book. They're all really no spine, but this one looks like it's going to, if I just show you here actually, looks like it's going to give you a spine, but it's actually got no spine in it. So this is the one we're going to do today. So what I actually say in the magazine, so I'm going to read it through with you and we're going to go through it step by step. So there are only 6 steps. I've tried to cut it down to make it as simple as possible. So there are only 6 steps. Basic construction, there's no decoration on this at all. So what I've got is, for the covers, die cut the main outer edge die twice and trim off the shaped section at the first score line. So what we need is 8 of these all together. So we need 2 for the covers, and then if you have a little look later on, we need another 6. So I'm just going to cut one. And pop that through my tangerine. I just cannot believe how well this machine cuts. It is the best die cutting machine I have ever used, and that's not just because I work here. It really, really, really is. So there's my 8. I'm going to just pop this down. Swords over there. We don't need the die anymore. So let's take 2 of these. So we need 2 for the covers. Let's take our guillotine. The trusty tin guillotine. And what it's saying is, trim off the shaped section at the first score line. Now the first score line is the first score line from this shaped edge here. And that's going to leave us with that long, lot of score lines together. It's going to leave us with that long piece because that is going to be our spine. I'm going to trim those off. There's one. There's the next one. I mean, all these bits that you're trimming off, you can use for pockets and all sorts inside. Little fold outs, little flaps, little pockets. And there's those. So those are my 2 pieces for my covers. So I'm going to fold at the last score line, which is there on both of them. So you get 2 the same, like this. We're going to overlap them at that spine and glue that together. Just a nice bit of deluxe adhesive. And here, less is more. Not to have it squidging all out. So put that down. And that's my a nice edge there. Make sure it's glued down well. Glue all over me. Right. So that's my cover. So we'll pop that to one side. Now it says step 3 for the pages. Die cut 6 of the same outer edge die, then trim off the small scored section on each one. So that's this little piece here. So I've got 6 of these to trim off. We're doing it from scratch. The only thing I've done is cut these. But you can see how quick it is to do a basic construction like this. This one. Just line them up, and they're all exactly the same. We'll be trimming off the other edges as well, but we'll just do this one to start with. So we've got those all trimmed. So that's my 6 little pieces there. Then it tells me to trim off the shaped section. So we're going to trim off the other sides. So we'll pop them in our 2s. So you can see you need 2 for each section. So it's all down to these score lines. I hope you're picking that up well enough. We're going to be trimming off 2 at the second score line, 2 at the third score line, and 2 at the fourth score line. So this was the first score line that we already did for our covers. This is the second, this is the third, and this is the fourth. So you have to leave that last one. So we'll trim these off. So let's do the second score line. So that is there. Second. Second. Then we'll do the third. Third. You can see here. Third score line along. And again, all these pieces you'll be keeping to use in your memory books. 1, 2, third score line. That. And then this is the fourth score line, so you're just leaving that last one. Okay, you've got lots of little bits to use in your memory books. So we'll start off by folding each one along that last score line. And doing exactly the same as we did with the covers, layering them up. You'll see exactly where I'm going with this. It's such a simple way of doing them. I mean, you can do this with any of the memory book dies that we do here at Tonic. You just leave yourself, a measurement afterwards, after the page. That's that one. And there's the next one down. And this is a very simple way of making a basic memory book. Deluxe adhesive. Down there. Overlap. And glue those down. So we get a nice, strong adhesion on that. That's the next one. And then my last one, which will be my centre page because it's got the smallest spine, just the one tab. If you have trouble, I tend to put my fingernails in, but I have used my board to fold over the top of and things like that. Have it sort of hanging off your desk and use the edge of your board. And you're not seeing me now. Off the edge of your board there. So that's quite a handy thing to do. So just have it. So you have that hanging over your desk and then push against that to get a good fold. Let's just put one more. Put these together. Overlap. Put them on there. Make sure they're lined up so you can just see the creases, and that's your centre. So take your covers, open them up flat. Like I say, you may want to decorate these before you stick them together. That is entirely up to you. We're going to glue these in centrally. So you'll see from either side, you can judge where your lines are and along your folds on the centre there, because you'll see here, this is where I stuck my original one in. So you'll just go centrally to that. So we're going to put some glue on the spine there. Line it up centrally. I think that's about me there. Okay. I mean, it does make it quite thick in the centre, but that is why I left this piece, this ledge, on, so that the pages didn't stick out. Because it does make it quite thick in the centre, but it is so simple to make. It's just the easiest way of doing them. And I am certainly not a memory book maker. Not at all. That's our Geordie's forte. And the last one is just going to be one little bit of glue down the centre there. And line that one up. Try and keep them so you've got the same border either side. And make sure that your pages are level. So we close our book up. As you can see, we've got this front piece which is longer just there, so that will stop you seeing any of these little edges that are sticking out slightly. So this is your simple memory book. You can see you've got your spine there, all of your pages all central, and that's ready for you to decorate. I hope you've enjoyed this little make here today. Thanks for joining me. Tag us in your makes. Don't forget, we love to see anything you're making with our Tonic products. So tag us and let us see what you're doing. Thanks for joining me. Happy crafting.